My name's Dave. I run the Big Issue in Canterbury. This is my place of residence at the moment. I choose to be here. It's not through circumstance. It's idyllic. You couldn't wish for a better place, really. It's can be cruel, but then again, the paybacks are second to none, really. You could be anywhere in the world. Your thoughts are your own. You know, the best thing about it all is there's no letterbox. There's no milkman. There's the odd neighbour, but he's not too close together. This is my world. I've been here for near enough 3 years now. This is my third winter. Like I say, it's an awesome place to live. When I was a kid, I lived in a rural setting. I spent a lot of time up in Cumbria with my mother's family. They lived in a place called Siddick, which is near Workington, which is on the coast up on the Irish Sea. So I've always been drawn to the sea or water. When I sort of like even when I was in the Marines, you're not far away from water. I did a number of years at Royal Marines. It was a good time in my life, you know. The comradeship and not really, you're insular. You're not really part of the outside world, really. Everything's you're told to do something and you do it. When you're in the Marines, the way you live your life is totally different, totally the opposite to what a civilian would live their life. Obviously, there's rules and regulations, but them rules and regulations are geared to fit different scenarios. Whereas people go out getting drunk and, you know, fighting and carrying on or whatever, and it was just sort of like pile them in the back of a wagon and take them back to camp and nothing was done about it, whereas you'd end up in court or whatever. There's one rule for one and one rule for the others, to be honest. I found it hard. I carried on the same as if I was in the forces when I came into civilian straight. Basically, all that is there's a membrane, and then underlay carpet, and carpet goes up the sides, and that's constructed of hazel, then a canvas sheet, a tarpaulin sheet, and then a second tarpaulin sheet, which gives you, there's a gap in between them, and which gives you that difference in temperature between the outside and the inside. And even if it's only a couple of 3 degrees, it makes a difference, you know, from being comfortable and being cold. This is the Cricketers pub in Canterbury, St Peter Street at the end of the High Street. This is where I am allowed to keep my vending gear to save me lugging it up and down all the time. And this is my payback, you know, it's cost nothing of my time. Split a few logs and they're good enough to keep, especially in this weather, warm drinks and soup and all sorts of goodies coming out my way, and I'm just on the corner over there. Well, what led me to the big issue I was here, and was feeding myself from the sea and what's round here, and obviously I had money when I first went on the road because I had been working. It was just due to circumstances. It just worked. The recession in 2007, and the first trade to be hit was the building trade, and I'd been jobbing about on building sites all over the country doing one thing and another. I've always known about this place, and then I came back and walked from Cornwall back to the Warren, and I got back here. Like I say, I had a bit of money to start off with, and then obviously with going into town, you see there was 2 vendors, and I got talking to the vendors, and I had the word with the fella who was distributing. It was Nigel, I don't know his second name, and he offered me an opportunity to do it, which I took, and then that was near enough 18 months ago, and that's given me the opportunity to feed myself and the dog, and allows me to survive here. Would you like one, sir?
Yes. Hello.
That's Barney.
Hello, Barney. Let's see what we've got.
£2.50, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gone up since Christmas, sir.
I meant to get some before. Yeah. Special present, so you can keep the change.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
sir.
all the
Very
best.
kind of you, sir. Thank you. I don't collect any benefits, or I have nothing to do with the system in that way. I don't sign on or anything. I just survive off the issue, and thankfully it gives me I think what is a good quality of life. I'm still on the tent in the Warren.
Is it sheltered?
Oh yes, love. It's yeah, it's lovely.
I think that one went down
Beautiful. It's
the
best time of the year.
That's good so far. There we are.
There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. Like I said, it's given me the wherewithal, you know, financially to be able to, not a great deal, but I don't need a great deal, you know. If I can make, you know, 70, 80 quid a week, I'm a millionaire, you know. It's surprising what you need to survive, you know. You just need food, and that's the only cost really. Food and clothing, obviously, you've got to wear the proper gear here. But the issue was affording me that, how should I put it, opportunity to do it, you know. Hey, come on then, mate. You right? Back to the Warren. Come on, son.